Hello and welcome to another special video review, and tonight we've got the Hot Soldiers Steel Hearts Mech Planet Warrior Hot Wars Limited Edition Commander Centurion Frontline Soldier. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But boy oh boy was I so impatient to get this figure since it was first announced, and I am a huge fan of the Heart of Steel series from IDW, where it's the what if kind of comic book that what if the Transformer arrived into the Bronze Age instead of today. So the Transformers are all old mechanical locomotive, old machinery from the Bronze Age time with steam powered whatever, and I was really a big fan of the series. And Mastermind Creations started the line, came up with the Optimus, Starscream, Shockwave, and the Seekers line. They plan on releasing the Insecticons as a combining train also, but never came out, and I was really disappointed. And I was really disappointed that there were no other figure coming out, even though all the comic books, which were drawn by Guido, something like that, made at the end of the comic book some really detailed page of of a lot of the Transformers, including Bumblebee, Ratchet, Hound. There was Megatron as a cannon, like an old school cannon. Bumblebee as a tiny locomotive. Ratchet as a medic wagon. Hound as a tank-ish looking wagon. It was an awesome idea. So yeah, for some reason Mastermind stopped making those, and jump up like 10-12 years later, we've got Hot Soldiers making the Bumblebee. I'm saying Bumblebee quotation because yeah, the name Commander Centurion. I really love this because even though the first the first comic about Heart of Steel were just 4 volumes, and it was a story of Bumblebee screwing up the plans of Decepticons for whatever reason. I don't remember the specific of the story. We learned that later on in the story, not in the Heart of Steel one, but the Heart of Steel world. Later on, we learned that Bumblebee was not Bumblebee. It was in fact a completely new robot named Centurion that was reformatted with Bumblebee's memories. And when he learned about his true identity, his name was Centurion, he became a really badass bot. He spent a lot of time on Earth and was just like a really badass version of Bumblebee. He looked like Bumblebee, but he was completely different. So yeah, and I'm really happy that they called him Centurion, because that's his actual real name from the IDW world. Alright, so enough rambling. Here's the box. Cool fish on top, and on the side we've got the other releases. We've got Taxi, Flyover Mountain, Spearhead, and whatever. We've got Ratchet, and on the back we've got some cool art that looks a lot like the comic book. And we see the locomotive. On the side we've got the Bumblebee, which is Big Yellow Bee and Gold Flybug, and we've got the soundboard, which is Soundwave in black. But yeah, enough of the rambling. We want to see the figure. Instruction. Instructions are bad at best. Like really, I had trouble transforming it, even though he's a small figure. Yeah. First off, the card is not really that good though, because it's like the smoky black figure of Centurion on the card, but it feels like it's I don't know, just grayed out. It feels like a locked character from a video game, you know. So it's just starting and we barely see the figure. I don't really like it. On the back though, we do see the figure with stats and whatever. Yeah, set this aside. And like I said, instructions are, at best, they are bad. So yeah, opening it up, we got sets include the locomotive and the hammer. Even the locomotive is badly transforming the image. And we start with robot mode to locomotive mode. But yeah, this step, it just, there's a whole bunch of things that they don't tell you really what to do. And yeah, same thing for that part. That part should not be done at this step. Even here we see how they should be. Like on step 4, they actually show how to put the wheels correctly, and not like that. And like this is not a good way either to place the arms underneath. So yeah, on the back right here we have some more instructions and parts. We've got the hammer that stores underneath the train, and that's pretty much it. And some more screenshots of the other figures. So yeah, forget any instruction. They are bad, really bad, confusing as hell, and the figure is quite flimsy, I guess. Well, let's set this aside. Let's start with the hammer, and the hammer looks really damn cool. So we got like a bronze metallic here, and the rest is just gun gray metallic. So yeah, it's kind of empty right here though, so but yeah, still looks pretty cool. And now we have the bigger Centurion in robot Heart of Steel mode, and everything is blurry. Yeah, of course. Let's move the camera out just a little bit. Yoink. So let's bring him up close and see some more details, because he looks really damn cool. So we got the face sculpt with nuts and bolts for the horns, and they are really freaking cool. And yeah, we do have some sort of mustache looking detail here. The eyes are blue metallic, which looks really cool. Gold on the chest or stomach, because he's a chubby guy. Do have the chimney, which doubles as cannons, I guess. The stomach right here, and can we? Yeah, I can bend it just a little bit. The stomach is all chromed up. Looks really damn cool. And we do have lights right here with metallic filling, bronze on the side right here for the locomotive parts. On the back, cleans up fairly nice. And can we focus? Yeah. The instruction tells you to just leave the wings opened up like this, or opened up like this, but yeah, this just popped off. It's no biggie. And can we pop it back on? Alright. So yeah, the wings, they tell you to just put the wings like this, and to me, yeah, okay, it works, but nah, the back is empty, so I like to close this up, so it just feels better, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Articulation, the head only, well, it sort of has a tiny hinge up and down, and a good swivel that is kind of loose to me, but yeah. The arms, shoulder pads does move up and down. The arms are on a ball joint and a swivel like this. They don't peg, so yeah. We do have a swivel at the upper elbow, and we do have another one at a 90-degree bend at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist except a move down, but this is for transformation. The waist does have a pivot, and we do have a nap crunch, but only in the back, so we can only bend this way. Kind of bad, but yeah. We do have ball joints at the upper thigh, so he does the split like this, and the leg does move unhindered in front and the back. We do have a swivel of the upper thigh. We do have a 90, well, yeah, a little bit less than 90-degree knee bend. So yeah, and it does bend in the front like this. Oh, some more details that I forgot to show. We do have some bronze gear in between the legs. We do have some more piston, and they look really nice. All right, foot. We do have tilt that is really tight, but yeah, tilt like this. You do have a tilt like this. The leg does tilt like this also, and it's pretty much it. So yeah, we do have a toe like this also, but yeah. So yeah, the hammer can be held correctly in hands like this. So yeah, Bumblebee looks really damn cool. And just for comparison, real quick, here's the other from the Hot Soldier line. We've got Ratchet, we've got Soundwave, and we've got Bumblebee. So all of these are pretty much all that the company made so far. They've made a lot of repaints of each other, but here's the 3 different molds so far. So yeah, Bumblebee a lot smaller, and the Centurion one is looks kind of like a deluxe size, while these ones are more like a legend size and big legend size. You know, still really cool. And some more comparison, just because like I said, I'm a really big fan of the series. Here we have the Mastermind Creation, the Locomotive Optimus Prime. We've got the Starscream as a wing bat vampire jet plane, whatever. And we've got the Shockwave boat, which is quite taller. But I really love this scale. Like, this is what Hot Soldiers meant to go with this guy. This set. This is the correct size. Like, Bumblebee and Optimus Prime looks, well, Centurion and Optimus Prime looks really good together, even with Starscream, you know. So we need more Hearts of Steel figure. So in, guys. And yeah, let's move these. These aside. Oink. And just another really quick comparison. Here's the legend size Mastermind Creation Shockwave. So yeah, he's out of the league, but yeah, just for the fun of it. Alright, so transformation real quick, or quick, as quick as I can. So first up, you need to remove the hammer, of course. It's not really parts forming because, yeah, whatever, it's the weapon. Alright, next up, close the fist down, like so. Next up, bring to the toes and flip the heels, like this. And move the wheels about 90 degrees, like this, in the back. And move the feet down like this. Like this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can, if you want, peg them together and flip the lights like this. So yeah, this is a weird girl mode. Looks like a frog. Yeah, next up you want to set the figure like this. Come to the back, flip, make sure this is straight up like this. And flip the wings up like this, and flip this tiny piece up like this. So yeah, next up, bring the arms, flip them up like this, and down like this. So flip the arms up, flip them down like this. And now comes the hard part. So you need to bend this at the stomach, like this, but not too much, so about 45 degrees. Next up, you want to bring the arms all the way around and flip, and keep, as you flip them all the way around, you flip this open like this. So like this, and it should, you should have problem at about this angle, so it's normal. Do the same thing on the other side. So flip this down, and one this side is really easy, but this side is really freaking tight. There's some screws inside right here that I might loosen just a little bit because it's really freaking tight. Might want to open up the arms like this and keep on rotating. Next up, you want to make sure the legs are on 90 degrees with the waist, and keep bringing this together to the center. So you need to peg, there's a tiny peg hole on each side right here. Peg these together. And there's 2 tabs on the front that will peg on the legs right here. And voila. It's really freaking tight. Alright, on the underneath, again, on the side, you can see there's a panel not adjusted, so you just open it up. Same thing on the other side, just open up the side panel, and this, just be careful because just manipulating it will push the panel back in. So yeah, once this is done, you can, well, the head you can rotate it as you want, it doesn't bother. So just close this up and close this up completely. Next up, you want to rotate this like this, and just leave it like this, and then you move the arms down so that the hands are pointing up. Continue to close these panel like so, and now you have like tiny quarter circle, half thingy. You just stick the hand in like so, and finally you just move this down, and as you move it down, you just have to plug the bronze part inside of the heels. And that's pretty much it. My panel right here is kind of crooked, while on the other side it's kind of okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So you can take the hammer, and on the heels part there's like a half pipe thing. Well, you just slide it in like this. It doesn't hold too much, like it feels loose, but it's stable enough. So here's the locomotive, and it's really freaking awesome. I love it. It's so cute, like really freaking nice locomotive. And yeah, it's really tiny. The wheels does roll. And yeah, it's really freaking cool. Size comparison with other Hot Toys, we've got, move the camera down, Soundwave, Ratchet, and Bumblebee. So these are all the Hot Toys released so far, all the first molds. So move these aside, and some more comparison. We've got the Optimus locomotive. We've got the Starscream jet plane steampunk thingy. And we've got the Behemoth Shockwave boat. So yeah. And yeah, it's really freaking cool. Of course, they are like really small locomotive compared to let's remove him and him, because they don't really belong all together, even though it's the same series. These are both locomotive, and they do look really cool. This looks like a tiny locomotive that just helps pulling a couple of wagons, while this one looks like a full-on locomotive. But if you remove the cart, see, this is pretty cool. Looks like a nice size, you know. So let's move these aside. Yoink. So yeah, Centurion, hot soldier, and he is amazing. I really love. Obviously, the piston right here doesn't move, but the wheels does spin correctly. So yeah, really freaking cool locomotive. I'm gonna apply a Autobot logo on the front right here and on top right here eventually, or yeah, but that's pretty much it. It looks really damn nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Highly recommend this, especially if you love the Heart of Steel figure or just want something special for a Bumblebee / Centurion figure. This is the way to go. He is awesome. So yeah, go and pick it up, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.